Hey everyone, it's Ethan Ormis back again for another video today, and welcome back to the channel, guys. We're here again for yet another video. Today we're going to be talking about the movies I watched last week, which I'm very excited about. And yeah, I mean, I watched like 10 movies last week, and it was a really great week. The lowest rating is an 80 overall, so that's pretty insane to me. And actually, every single one of these 10 movies is a first-time watch for me as well, which is pretty cool. Which, yeah, that's kind of insane, I'm not gonna lie. But hey, let's get into it. So my least favorite watch of the week, with an 80 out of 100, is Scream 3. I think it is the worst Scream in the franchise, but by no means do I think it's bad. All of these movies are very, very entertaining to me, and I really, really love them all. I really thoroughly enjoyed all of them, but yeah, Scream 3 definitely my least favorite. But again, overall, I very much enjoyed this movie, and I don't think it's a bad movie whatsoever. I think it seems to be the least favorite for most people in the franchise, but that's all right. Anyways, moving on to Scream 4, which similarly, not a bad movie at all. Kind of a soft reboot of the franchise, but another great movie that I really enjoyed. That honestly was pretty great. Again, like I just really loved it, and guys, I fucking love this franchise so much. I had no idea how good the Scream movies were, and Ghostface is so fucking cold in every single one of these movies. I don't care who it is, they're so fucking cold, man, and I love it so much. Anyways, yeah, Scream 4 an 83 out of 100. Again, another great movie that I thoroughly enjoyed, and to be honest, it's just, again, like, I think all of these movies are really great. This might be genuinely one of my, it honestly might be top 3 franchises for me with how much I loved these movies. So with that being said, up next to Scream 2022, which I ranked at 84 out of 100. I think this is another great movie, a nice little soft reboot of the franchise, with overall some really great scenes in general. But yeah, this is just another banger in my opinion. Of course, spoilers if you haven't seen it. This is the one from last year, of course, but I really love everything about this movie. I love the reveal. Unfortunately, R.I.P. Dewey. Love Dewey, but that kind of sucked. But overall, I had a lot of fun with that movie as well, and I really enjoyed it. But with that being said, moving on to Scream number 2, which, again, another fucking banger that I absolutely loved. Shout out to Wes Craven, man. I haven't said it yet, but shout out to Wes Craven because he has created some fantastic horror movies, and this one, absolutely no different. I absolutely loved Scream 2 as well, which, yeah, I gave a 84 out of 100 as well, but I do think it's a little bit better than the 2022 Scream. And overall, another lovely movie that I'm a big fan of. So with that being said, we'll continue on to actually the first amazing movie of the week, which was Shazam, which is actually, yeah, a first-time watch for me. First time I watched it, I gave it a 90 out of 100. To be honest, I think it is an amazing movie. I really enjoyed it. I've seen a lot of complaints about it being rather corny, but honestly, I didn't find it that bad, and honestly, I thought it was just a really fun movie with a good story. I mean, the biggest lackey for me on the movie was the villain, which he was fine, but yeah, overall, I just really enjoyed this movie, and I thought it was a really great movie, or, an amazing movie, I guess, really. So, yeah, again, I really enjoyed it, and it was a really fun watch. But now into the top 5 of the week. At number 5, Creed 2, which I ranked a 90 out of 100. So really loved this movie as well. This Creed trilogy is absolutely fantastic. I had no idea how great or how amazing these movies are. This is quickly becoming one of my favorite trilogies, and I really love it. So yeah, shout out to Michael B. Jordan, shout out to Creed 2, and shout out to especially what's his name, Florian Munteanu, because he is absolutely jacked, and I want to look like him someday. Anyways, let's keep going on to number 4 of the week, which is actually another brand new watch, or brand new 2023 movie, which was Creed 3, which I gave a 92 out of 100. I really, really enjoyed this movie. Jonathan Majors is absolutely incredible. Shout out to Jonathan Majors. I love the finale. The final fight is fantastic. The soundtrack and score to this one specifically, I feel like is the best throughout the trilogy. And shout out to Michael B. Jordan. A fantastic directorial debut, and a big, big fan of this movie and, you know, everything that it did. I really, really enjoyed it. So shout out to Michael B. Jordan. Anyways, on to number 3. So top 3 of the week now. At number 3 is actually the first Creed, which I ranked a 93 out of 100. I fucking loved this movie. I think it's the best in the trilogy, and it is absolutely fantastic. I love the soft reboot of the Rocky franchise, and this is a fantastic movie. I really, really love this movie, and I really like Sylvester Stallone in these two the first two Creed movies. I think he was really great, and watching Rocky movies last week, watching the Creed movies this week, honestly, this has given me it's been an eye-opener on Sylvester Stallone, because I had no idea how talented he was, to be honest. I just kind of thought he was an action star, but he's actually a pretty decent actor, and he's pretty good at directing as well. So shout out to Sylvester Stallone, of course. But up next, my second favorite watch of the week is actually now my favorite movie of the year, which is Scream number 6. I fucking loved this movie, bro. The spoilers, but not spoilers. Dude, the scene when the two Ghostface just slide the knife to clear the blood from it, bro. I lost my mind in the theater, bro. I literally curled up, I turned, and I was laughing because it was so sick. I don't mean that unironically, genuinely, I feel like genuinely, in my opinion, it was so fucking dope, and I loved it so much. I thought it was so awesome. It was just so fucking cold, and this is what I mean by just the Ghostface killers are always so fucking cold, and I really, really love that, because they're just fucking awesome. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, I really, really loved this movie. Again, it is officially my favorite movie of the year, which, I gave a 94 out of 100. So shout out to Matt Bettinelli-Olpin and Tyler Gillett, of course, the directors of this new trilogy of the Scream movies, because I believe there is a third in the works, which is pretty cool. And yeah, again, this is definitely my favorite movie of the year so far, and it's my second favorite Scream, actually. So at number 1, though, my favorite movie of the week is Scream 1. I cannot tell you how much I love this fucking movie, bro. 5 stars, 10 out of 10, 100 out of 100. It is perfect, in my opinion. I absolutely love this, and I fell in love with this movie so quickly. I was so intrigued and enticed into this movie. I loved it so much. One of my favorite scenes was when Billy killed the principal, or Billy or Stu, I guess, killed the principal, and you see Ghostface mask come up into the principal's eye, which I thought was so fucking cold, man. That's what I mean. The Ghostface killers are so fucking cold, but I absolutely loved the first Scream. I think it is fantastic. I think every single one of the Scream movies is really great, and again, this is one of my highest rated franchises, if not the highest rated franchise. If I were to average them all out, this would probably be my highest, which is awesome and insane to think. This is most definitely my favorite horror franchise. I haven't watched many horror franchises, to be fair, but I absolutely loved every single one of these movies. So big fan of Scream, big fan of Creed. Shout out to those two. They basically took up the whole week. But yeah, this is a long video for what this series normally is. I feel like I talked a lot, so apologies. But again, shout out Wes Craven, and shout out the Rocky universe. Shout out Sylvester Stallone. So thank you guys all so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.